Hello guys, so in this video we are going to do a Node.js project. If you are learning Node.js, then this project will definitely help you to build your logic building in Node.js. All you need is the proper understanding about Node.js explained in this video. Learn Node.js in 15 minutes. And here especially those modules, those FS module, then path module, all these modules are extremely important to have its concept understanding with. So anyway, let's start this project. Actually, this is a directory. Inside this directory, I have many files, and all those files includes JPG file format, MP3 file format, then PDF file format. There are multiple file formats over here. But our project will be by using the concept of Node.js, we will be making subdirectories. Like, just make a folder, and inside this folder we will make one images, and inside this folder we will be inserting all these images inside this folder. And same will be going for making what PDF, and inside this subdirectory of PDF we will be inserting all the PDF files inside of it. And just like that, for all the JPGs, it will get inserted inside these images. So just like that, if we make a txt file, we will be also making one folder for txt file, and we'll be inserting all these things. Now you may ask that we can directly just make a folder and insert it all together like we are doing it right now. I just want to ask you that what will happen when you will have multiple images, just like your download section. See, you have multiple files over here that includes, like, all these are like cluttered all together. So how you will be able to do that in this case? So by just writing a simple Node.js program, you will be able to achieve that. You will be able to directly, all you need to do is just write a program, and it will save a whole lot of time. So I want your full attention in this project. Let me do one thing. I will just take all these things out, and I will just delete all these things. Let's start doing it. First, let's start with the important setup. I will just make a JavaScript file, project.js. After that, we need to open a terminal, and here we need to install npm init. You can also write -y. I just want to do it completely. So if you do it completely, then it will be for your benefit only. Okay, anyway, package name will be project.js or just a project. Then version I will keep as it is for managing the file. And then entry point project.js test command, git repository, Node.js directory project author. I will write my name, license ISC, and here it is asking that please check out all these information provided are okay or not. Just click on okay or yes, click on enter, and it will form a JSON file format. And after that, what you need to do, you need to install nodemon. So npm install nodemon. So if you by any chance haven't watched those videos, in this video I have explained nodemon properly. However, both of these two videos will help you to understand the concept about nodemon. Nodemon, in short, if I say, nodemon is basically for maintaining a web server. In this project we don't actually need to use nodemon, okay, but anyway, we are installing it. So here you will find node modules. Here I will make couple of txt file1.txt. Let's make file2.txt. Now inside this file1.txt we will find hello world, and in the second file we will write hello world 2, hello world and hello world 2. Currently we have 1 2 3 4. We have 4 types of file category. All these things are basically extensions. This txt, this jpg, this mp3, these are basically called extensions of file. Here you need to have a proper understanding about CommonJS and ECMAScript module concept. So for that, what do we need to do? Just write type over here. Type and inside the type just write, either if you're using common.js method, you just use common.js, or if you're using module, module method, so just use module. So choice is yours, just the syntax will be different. So I will go for module. So our main talking time is over, and now it's time to do the actual work. We will make 4 functions for this 4 types of file system. So for that, what do we need to do? Just type import fs from fs. Okay, import fs from fs. Fs stands for file system, and then you have import path from path. That means you are importing fs from fs module and import path from path module. So now we will make an object. Okay, we will make an object for like all these file extensions. Oops, constant file ext, and inside this file ext we have for jpg, for images we have .jpg, and for text we have txt, and for pdf file format we have, for documents we have .pdf. Okay, we have pdf object over here, and after that do the format document. It will just make the code looks more attractive. So after that, our next step will be to understand our current directory. We are using project.js over here. Okay, we have this folder like Node.js working with files project. Inside this folder we have this project.js. Okay, we have this project.js. So we need to know what directory that we are working under. Your program is under this Node.js working with file project main directory. This is the main directory. Let me do one thing. We will use camel case current directory, and inside this current directory what we will do, process.cwd. You understood the concept about current directory. Okay, current directory means you are in which directory currently. Now what is the meaning of process and process cwd? Process cwd means under which directory that you are working under. If you just console log it, and then if you just type current directory, and if you run it, you will be able to find your current directory name. Okay, I hope you are able to understand what it actually means. All these things will be installed inside my GitHub account. Here I will just write for knowing the current directory, of the file. Okay, we need to make one function, and we will name this function and create imgdir. That means create an image directory. We will be making 4 functions over here, as I have said, because there are 4 types of file. We will be using one fs module concept, which is called constant make imgdir, or directory, and here we will make not fs but path.join current directory.images. That means here this is basically a method. This basically is a method. I use path module to do this. Inside this path module, what you will have, you have this join. Okay, so the main work of this join is you are inside this current directory, you make one images type of directory. Okay, this is the main thing. Inside this current directory, make one subdirectory of images. So just see how I actually do it. And here you need to type if this fs.existSync. Exist sync means whether this directory exists or not. Make img directory. Then what you will do, make fs.mkdir sync, and inside that make image directory. Look, it is a very simple concept. If this directory do not exist inside this main directory, then just make it. This exclamation sign over here is very much important. And here just type over here console log created images directory. Now if you run this program, what will happen? If you run this file, then create image dir. If you run it, let's check out what happens. See, one image directory got created. It is as simple as that. Our next work will be, after creating this image directory, we will insert all these JPG extension files inside this image directory. That will be our next work. For that, what you need to do, we need to go for each and every single JPG file format. For that, we need to make a variable constant. I will write how about all files, or just you can go for files. And we have also another method of file system fs module, which is fs.read dir sync and current directory. That means read the directory synchronously of this current directory. That means whatever you have this current directory over here, this method will help you to read all these files. What does this all files means? Look, it is very much important to understand. Okay, it is just representing all these files all together. All these files will represent all files. That is the main thing. So here we need to access all these files. Okay, here we need to use for off loop. Okay, so for that, for let file of all files, let file of all files, and here we will be writing one if else condition. That means if we have this extension, if type of file triple equals to string, that means if the file type, or let's say double equals to string, and if path dot extension name of the file triple equals to, what was the name, file ext, file extension of images, then what do you need to do? Constant, there will be old path. Let me write it first. I have one idea, old path, and it will be path dot join. Inside this we have current directory comma file, and the same thing we will do for new path. I will explain it, don't worry. Image directory dot file, and here, so here at this point what I have done, and after that what we will do, fs dot rename sync old path and new path. Now let me just show you the answer. I will explain it a bit later. I just want to show you the output of it. If you click over here, see, all these JPG files are transferred inside these images. So here what have I actually done? If this file is a string, okay, and the path.extension name of this file, it is a txt file. If the extension name of this file, if the path of this extension is file ext.images, then what you will do, you will make a old path over here. You will make a old path, and you will be using the path join method. That means here you will be making one current directory file. You will be linking all this, that means the current directory with the file. File means this file. You will link this directory with the path, that was the old path. Okay, that was the old path, and the new path will be make image directory comma file. That means this subdirectory that you have made right now, you have made this mkdir sync make image directory. Okay, so you will join this make image directory with the file, right? Let me explain it further. Let's talk about this old path. Okay, assume that this is an old path. What does this make image directory represents? This is the old path over here. As you can see, this is the old path and this is the new path. This one is the new path. If you watch this very much correctly, then this is the current, I am linking the current directory with the file. So this is the file and it is under this current dir. So this here you will be writing the current directory over here, and after that what you want to link this current directory with, you need to write it over here. It is as simple as that. That was the old path. Previously we did not have this sub image directory, and after that the new path will be, we have made this make image directory. That means this images, just now we made it, this one, just now we made it, this one. So inside this image directory we will add this file by using path.join method. That means joining this with this. Okay, joining this with this. So after that we have an fs rename sync function, rename sync method of file system. It renames the file from old path to new path. Previously what we can directly access to the file over here from this main current directory to the file, and the new path is image to this directory, image to this directory, image directory to this file. And the rename thing over here is we are connecting both of them. That means assume that this is 1 and this is 2. So here we made 1 plus 2, that is 3. I hope you are able to understand what I actually meant. This is the main concept over here. This may sound a bit of complicated. I want you to rewatch this part again and again and watch and try it by yourself. Just do the hard coding by yourself. Otherwise you will not be able to understand what I am actually talking about. So that was all about making the image directory. I hope you're able to understand up to now what actually happened over here. So now we will make a directory which will be based on documents. That means we have this PDF file, this PDF files. Okay, we will be making one just like this image directory. We will make another directory which will be based on documents, which will contain all these document files. For that, what we need to do, we will make another function. I will do one thing. I will just Control Alt and then press the down arrow, and after that let me comment this one out. After that I will rename it. Instead of create img directory, I will type doc dir. Okay, this is for saving the time. Basically it is a complete same process. If you understand the process, it will be completely easy for you. And here I will just name the directory which is document, and here instead of img, click on alt, and after that just click on all these, like whatever you want to delete or whatever you want to click on. Here I will just type doc and it will change the doc, and the process will be exactly as same as that. And here all you need to do, just instead of using the images, what you have over here, document. Okay, document, and after that instead of img directory, you will just type doc dir. Okay, So now let's see the magic over here. If you click on this one, so and here I will do also created document directory, and if you just click on over here, see all the PDF file will get transferred to this document directory. So how much magical it is, how much magical it is. Like within one click, within one folder, it will be, if you by navigating the extension name, you will be able to directly insert all these files inside a subdirectory over here. So if you wish, like you want to make another extension file for txt, for text, for that what you need to do, just do the same process over here, just do the same process, but you really need to hard code it. Okay, instead of txt, what you will type, instead of doc, all you need to type txt, making text directory, and after that, instead of that, what you will type text from this object, text, and after that, instead of document, you will type text. Okay, text, and here created text directory, text directory, do the format document, and after that, if you click over here once again, then all this text directory will get transferred inside a directory directly within one click. So it doesn't matter how many file format you have, you don't need to drag drop over here. Just by doing that, if you also make one mp3 file folder over here, same thing will be for mp3 file folder. Just I will just comment this one out, and here I will just type, instead of txt, I will just type audio. Okay, and here I will do one thing, audio. All right, and here this will be for audio, created audio directory. When you will pass it here, you need to write audio. Now if you click over here once again, then you see, wait, a directory created to audio, I have done something else wrong. Okay, now it will work. Now if the extension name ends with mp3, then what it will do, it will transfer it inside the audio. If you understand the first logic, then it will be completely easy for you, I promise you that. Now if you don't give this exclamation mark, let's try to run it, it will show an error. What kind of error it will show? It shows that file already exists. That means it already exists. Okay, it is this exclamation mark represents the file do not exist. I hope you have enjoyed this project, and all these things will be uploaded in my GitHub account. You don't need to worry about anything at all. So that is it. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you love this video, then make sure to like and subscribe. Hit that bell icon for getting more and more important video updates. And don't forget to check out Node.js 50-minute session and create server. And I will see you next time.